Good afternoon, Pulaski County. Steve Kelly here. Just have a few updates and announcements I need to make regarding the coronavirus and some things that are happening here in Pulaski County and in our region. I want to welcome you to this broadcast. As always, I want you to know that your government is committed to providing sound leadership and safety for you, our citizens, during this uncertain time. And we will do everything in our power to make sure we protect you and your families as we're dealing with this unprecedented coronavirus. A few updates to the numbers. It's been a few days since I've spoken with you here, and we've been holding pretty steady. Right now, we've had 42 total cases in Pulaski County. We have 9 active cases, and 31 of our cases have recovered and are no longer in isolation. We do, however, have our 9 active cases are in self-isolation. None of those are hospitalized at the moment, so that's good news. I want to update you on the drive-through testing that occurred last week at the Center for Rural Development. We had 797 tests administered, and of those 797 tests, we only had 6 positive cases. So those are great numbers for this area, and out of those 6 positive cases, only 2 of those were Pulaski County citizens. The others were from outside the district. So that's a great indicator of what we have here. We've done a great job in keeping our numbers flat here in Pulaski County. We're all anxious to try to get back into somewhat normal lives. I know the governor has been giving his plans to do phase 1 and phase 2 about getting people back to work healthy. Currently, we are in phase 1 that started on Monday, and as you know, phase 1 is it's a state readiness evaluation, and basically it's for the healthcare providers. A lot of the medical practices. He's opened up some of those offices with restrictions and guidelines on how to operate. But the governor has basically said he intends on monitoring phase 1. He's looking for benchmarks to be met in phase 1 so that he can evaluate where we are and be ready to open up phase 2, which would be the business readiness evaluation. So the benchmarks he's currently looking for in phase 1, he's wanting to see 14 days of decreasing numbers of cases. Obviously, those will be the net numbers. You know, we get new ones every day, but then we have people recovering every day. So he's looking for a decreasing number of net cases. He's looking for increased testing capacity and contact tracing. He's wanting to make sure we have PPE availability. And he wants to see the ability to protect at-risk populations, the ability to social distance and follow CDC guidelines on large gatherings. He wants to see preparedness for possible future spikes. And obviously, he's monitoring the status of vaccines and treatment. So as we are in phase 1 and approaching opening phase 2, we just want everybody to continue to be patient, continue to be educated about what's expected of you as we transition back into a healthy at work community. So several things going on at once. One area of confusion I want to clear up. The governor addressed the other night the need for all of us to wear masks starting on May 11th. And that has caused a lot of talk from both sides. I want to kind of clarify what his statement was there. Basically, as May 11th, he wants everybody to begin doing this. And these are for the businesses that are currently operating that are deemed essential. It's also for people that are going into these businesses. He says that the businesses and their employees should wear masks. And he says the customers that come to these businesses should wear masks. He also has said that he's not going to fine people for not wearing masks, or nobody's going to be arrested for not wearing a mask. However, businesses do have the right to refuse service to those who are not wearing masks. That will be up to the individual businesses. So just want you to know that that's encouraged for everybody's health to wear these masks. And if you need help getting those, you can call our Emergency Operations Center. We are in the process now of sourcing a supply of PPE that we will be offering to the business public out here and people who need it. If we order it through the EOC, we will submit for reimbursement from FEMA, and don't know the timeline for reimbursement. It could be 6 months from now, it could be a year from now, but we do anticipate whatever we order being able to be reimbursed 75%. So if your business wants to place an order for PPE, we can we can place that order for you, and when we get reimbursed, you will be reimbursed. So keep that in mind if you'd like to take advantage of that service here we're offering at the Emergency Operations Center. Hope that phase 1 and phase 2 is clear. I know if you want more information about that, I'm going to give you the website that you can go to read about the governor's phase-in plan. And basically you can find this information at the following address. It's govstatus.egov.com/ky-healthy-at-work. And I think Jason is putting that address on the screen for us, so you can look at that. Once again, you can read in detail what the governor's plan is. But the key to successful reopening is that we all stay patient as we do it, and we follow the guidelines. We want to try to keep chaos at a minimum, as best we can. We know that when we shut down, all this was new, and there was a lot of alarm about what was going on, and so people really shut down without any real resistance. However, as we open back up, there's some people that are cautious about opening up and maybe overly cautious. Some people are not cautious and maybe don't have the right attitude about being safe. So we want to make sure that everybody, please be patient as we do this. It's not going to be turning on a light switch and happen overnight. It took a while to get to this point. It's going to take a while to open back up. And if we're doing this in a safe manner, in an organized manner, in a cautious manner, the sooner we can do that, we'll get back to being somewhat normal. But if we come out of this and not paying attention to the guidelines, and the governor sees that this is causing spikes and we're going back down the wrong path, he will pull the brakes on this reopening, and we'll all have to wait longer. So please be patient when you do this. Please be respectful of others. Please follow the guidelines that are put in place for your safety, for my safety, for all of our safety. And the sooner we can do this in a safe manner, the sooner we can get back to normal lives. So thank you for your diligence in doing that. We've been blessed here at home that we've not seen some of the disasters that we've seen in other areas, a lot more metropolitan areas, but even some not so metropolitan. We've been blessed here. Let's continue to be diligent in the way we approach this, and we'll make it through together. I've got a few announcements to make to you. As always, we've got our Emergency Operations Center Pulaski Essentials hotline that if you are having trouble getting your medicines or getting your food, maybe you're quarantined for whatever reason, or if you don't have family that can help you and you don't have any way of getting out, we can help you get your food and your medicines if you'll call us. That number here at the Emergency Operations Center is 606-451-0810, and please don't be too proud to call and ask for help, because we're all in a difficult time right now, and we want to help however we can. So once again, that number is 606-451-0810. If you need to purchase PPE for your business, you can also call that hotline. You can speak to a representative here that will help you determine what you need and get you pricing and estimated days for arrival. So that number for the PPE is 606-451-0810. And finally, I would like to encourage you while you're being healthy at home and while you have a little downtime, please fill out your census. It's very important that we get an accurate count for our census for many reasons, for government representatives, for funding, for our schools, many number of reasons. We need to be counted to get our fair share of the monies that come out from federal government. So if you haven't done that, you can go to my2020census.gov. It's a web page, and it will take you probably 5 minutes to fill out the census. I encourage you to do that. Pulaski County right now is lagging behind the state average. I think we have a little over 51% of our population has filled out the census, and the state average I think is around 57%. So we need Pulaski County to step up and do your part. Once again, that web address is my2020census.gov. So please do that today. Folks, just know with this storm that we're in is a temporary storm, and we are going to get through it. We're going to get through it together. We're going to be a stronger county when we come out on the other side. But just be patient, because it does take time to get our economy going again and to do it in a safe manner. We will be here throughout to help with any needs that you may have as a county. It's our goal to make sure that you're protected, your family's protected, and also to make sure that you can prosper here in Pulaski County. So we're going to do all we can to make sure that we do all that for you the best we can. So until we meet again, I want to be praying for you, and I'll ask that God bless you, and you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.